94.9 MIXfm, most music for your workday, commercial free for an hour. Rick Springfield joins us.
Yay! We've been looking forward to talking to you. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us. We're thankful you gave us a bunch of tickets. You cut loose a bunch of tickets to the show. We've been giving them away, but you've been melting our phone system here.
Yeah, the show's going to be great, actually. I'm really looking forward to this one. We have the Hooters, who haven't toured for a long time and in America, and Paul Young from England, and Tommy Two-Tone. Occasionally we got the Tubes and John Wade on this show as well.
Wow.
It's going to be amazing. You are coming to the Rialto Theater December 14th, which, by the way, December, that's a prime time to come to Arizona, so well done on that planning.
Yeah, we're running a little hot this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you've been in the music business for quite a while now, and I was looking at some of your history here, and when you were a little kid, you saw the Beatles.
Yeah, in 1964, actually. I was 14. Beatles, it was like the aliens had landed, really. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was just wondering, there's sometimes there are things that motivate people to, I'm going to be in the music business.
Yeah, I want to do that. Was that an inspirational moment for you, or did you know, like, way before that you just felt connected to music and wanted to do it?
No, I was seeing the girls screaming.
See?
That was the motivation. That's an honest answer.
I'd fallen in love with the guitar when I was a kid in England, and I'd already had a guitar and was learning how to play it, and then they landed. It was incredible. I mean, they were definitely a driver for me in the writing department because they wrote, and it was a big deal that they wrote their own songs, so that was a big driver for me.
Yeah, there were a lot of people back then were doing a lot of covers. We want to know, we've been talking about Jesse's Girl, which is one of your big hits.
Oh, yeah. Who's Jesse's Girl?
Was she a real person?
Yeah, was she a real person? Where'd the inspiration of that song come from?
Every song, has like a starting point of truth, but that was pretty much as it was written. It was I was actually going to a stained glass class in Pasadena because I hadn't had any. I had one hit in 1972 when I came over from Australia, and had nothing since. I'd done some TV shows. I was on Incredible Hulk and Wonder Woman and Rockford Files and Battlestar Galactica as an actor, but I really came over here for music, and so I was thinking, well, maybe I should pick up something else. So I started going to this stained glass class, to make stained glass windows, and there was this girl there who was hot and had a boyfriend and wanted nothing to do with me, so I went home and wrote a song instead.
Wow.
And that was Jesse's Girl.
Did you at least get a date out of it? Did she end up dumping Jesse and saying, hey, I'm going to try this Rick guy out?
No. I lost touch with him before the song was even recorded, so I still think she doesn't know that I wrote the song about it.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Come up and said it was me, right?
Yeah.
So I'd recognize her if I saw her anyway, even 40 years later.
Well, you've been fortunate like me to have a bride for a long time. We got married to my wife the same year you married your beautiful Barbara back in 1984. That's quite an achievement.
Yeah, it is. She's an incredible woman, and really the reason I'm still here is her. She saved my life many times.
She has worked through a lot of things with you. I know, like a lot of us, I've had issues of depression in the past, and you fought that and won.
I don't know if I've won, but I'm certainly winning at the moment. I don't know if you ever, it's not like having a drug habit where you can go into rehab and kick it. It's kind of a lifelong sentence.
Yeah.
So you have to deal with it day to day. And I deal with depression by writing about it. I've written songs. I do a song actually in the show that I wrote in 1987 or 88 called World Start Turning. It's about the first song I wrote actually about my depression. And it's a very uplifting song, and I love to do it because it raises my spirit.
And it resonates with so many people. I think it's important to show vulnerability because so many people struggle with that privately but don't express it. And I think seeing people they respect and value and look up to, really being able to be vulnerable like that, I think that it not only honors yourself as a person, but I think that it helps a lot more people than you realize out there. So thank you for what you do.
Yeah, excellent. Hey, Rick Springfield on the phone with us this morning. He's playing at Rialto coming up on December 14th, and you've got a great new record. We were listening to Automatic before you called. And how'd you go about writing that record? It's got some powerful acoustic stuff in there.
Yeah, that's fun.
I wrote a song at a time and then went in and recorded each song separately rather than writing them all together and going in with a band and recording it. And I played everything on it because it just seemed like it was a way to do it, one at a time, one song at a time. it was very different in that respect, where I'd complete the song and then go and write another song.
Yeah.
And it ended up being, 20 songs on the album, and on the vinyl, it's like a double album. It's the first time
Wow.
a double album, and it's, it was just the way it happened.
The neat thing about doing it that way is that the song sounds so different because you've got 2 singles on the album. She Walks with Angels, too, is totally different sounding than Automatic. And I wonder if that's because it was kind of a separation from when you wrote them and recorded them. It wasn't all just done in a string, but it's a great album. We're loving it. And it officially comes out August 4th called Automatic. Really good stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of variation on it for sure. And I think the deeper you get into it, you'll hear the changes that the songs go through. And it talks about a lot of things, and some of it not always pretty, and some of it is celebratory.
Man, we've got Rick Springfield, Grammy-winning, songwriter, singer. You're also an author and an actor, and you've gotten into the spritz business with some of your best friends like Sammy Hagar. I mean, is there anything you can't do, sir? My goodness. You're also a DJ, on Sirius XM. You've really done it all.
Give a good radio interview.
Ah, there you go. We've got a little topic today of life goals. It seems like you've checked them all off, but is there anything in your future that anything that cites the limit, anything that you haven't done yet that you want to try to tackle? I don't know if there's anything left, to be honest.
I love writing, so, that's really my focus. I did want to go down and see the Titanic, but I'm not thinking maybe that's not the right choice right now.
Yeah, just watch the movie.
Yeah.
I was looking to book not on the Mirror to go down and see the Titanic. Actually, I'm a big Titanic fan.
Wow, that's interesting. I've got one more quick question. Is there any state that you haven't visited that you want to? Any state you haven't maybe performed in or visited?
I have played every single state in America.
I thought so. I figured that. After an over 40-year music career, you've been all over the place. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Tahiti to become an official state so I can go play there.
There you go.
All right, Rick Springfield coming to town December 14th at Rialto. We'll have more tickets for you, and we're looking forward to seeing you when you get into town and maybe have some good Mexican food, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much. It was an honor to talk to you. We've got so many fans. I've got to tell you real quick, my aunt, I let her know that we were talking to you, and she about flipped out. She's a big fan. Thank you so much for your time, Rick, and we're looking forward to December. Have a great one.
Thank you, guys. You too. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.